What's up? Hey guys, Hellborn. JJ, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let me just pull up the show here on the laptop. We'll get things going. Guys, if you saw the video, this is where I am today. This is where I am today. I pulled one or two CDs there to start with. There's only about, 10, 20, 30,000 CDs here. So I'm hoping we'll find something for everybody here. $3 starts on everything. I don't ask me for anything because I'm just pulling stuff out of piles, man, and trying to sort through it. Oh my God, it's awesome, JJ. It's awesome. All right, let me get the show up here just so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do a little bit like this. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see okay. All right, so I'm up on the store Wi-Fi. All right, so let me say hi first, then we'll get things going here. Hey guys, welcome. Very special episode, Cool and Common Stream here. All right, I am live at my friend's store. It's a place called The Archive. It's here in Lansdale, Pennsylvania, and it's an awesome store. You guys should come down sometime if you're anywhere in the Eastern PA area. There's all kinds of cool stuff here: paper, books, magazines, literally everything and anything, postcard, just crazy stuff. But I am today in the music section. We've done a few shows here before, selling ephemera, comic books, and books. But this is the first CD show. All right, so welcome. Yeah, thanks very much. So this stuff is not my stuff. So a couple quick things here. You can see my store is not in this store, in this show, because this is not my store. I'm surrounded by tens of thousands of CDs. I'm going to grab them by the handful. Stuff that is kind of trash that I don't think you guys will be interested. I'll set to the side. I'll put forward anything and everything. We'll go fast. We'll go $3 starts on everything. For this show, everything is as is. Okay, so if it's a cracked case, you're going to get a cracked case. If it's a little scuffed, it's going to be a little scuffed. All right, so I'll try to open everything up. We'll take a look at everything together, and we'll see what happens. All right. All right. So I do want everybody to appreciate the fact that we are in a music section. So let's go like right there. All right. So let's pin it and grip it and rip it, as they say. All right, we're gonna go $3, 15. Should we do 10 seconds? Let's do 10 seconds just to keep it moving. All right. So here we go. Tanya Tucker, greatest hits. I don't know what's in here. I don't know what condition they're in. That's pretty near minty right there. All right. Just before the show, flipping through, there's a lot of country, jazz, pop stuff here. I am keeping my eyes open for anything hard rock, heavy metal. But let's see what we can find. Why did that go 22 seconds? I just wanted it for 10. All right, Hellborn, thanks for sharing the stream. Yeah, I don't get this opportunity much, so all right, remind me to go 10 seconds on that the next time around. I'll try to keep the stuff we run nearby. Again, I'll pan around every once in a while for the new people coming on in. We're at an actual store today. The Guitar Trio. This caught my eye. DeLucia Al Di Meola. If you know, you know. And John McLaughlin. Al was an amazing guitar player. The other two here are also. There you go. Hold on. Yeah, just a little fuzz there, but Yeah, no, near mint on that one too. Looking good. Got a couple guitar players here as well. $3, 10 seconds. That's what I'm talking about. All right, up and running. Usually I have some music running in the background. They're actually doing some work on the heaters here at the store. So the circuit breaker for the radio is out. I could stream something, but when they turn it back on, I don't want to get blared out here. So anyway, Nicole Nordman live at the door, Dallas, Texas. There's all kinds of stuff here. This one's probably a VG plus. Get this one going. Got any Bone Thug cassettes? Let's see. You know, I don't. In this store, he only carries vinyl and CDs. I don't think he has any cassettes. He doesn't make any money on them, so he doesn't carry cassettes. Yeah, I know. It is a bummer, right? I've got cassettes. I sell cassettes. I don't have any Bone Thug and Harmony cassettes. Nora Jones, Come Away With Me. Again, near mint on that one. Nora. Hip hop. D-Rez, I'm looking. The three stacks that I pulled before the show. There's some reggae in there. No real rap hip hop per se that I saw. But again, like I said, there's plenty of CDs to go through here. So so if you want to hang out, we may find something. That's part of the fun of doing the show from here. You never know what you're going to find. Dixie Chicks. Oh, there's another one. There's one coming up that might grab a little attention here. Dixie Chicks. Nice shape. Yeah, this is tough. I can't. I mean, I'm happy to listen to any requests, and we'll keep our eyes open as we go. But yeah, it's crazy. The stacks you saw on the shelves, they go too deep. So what I'm trying to do is check out the. All right, check out this one. Sex Slaves, Bite Your Tongue. There's one for you. Bleecker Street, New York City. Let's see what kind of condition this is in. That's in great condition, actually. Yeah. All right. I don't know the band, but they certainly make an impression. $3, 10 seconds. All right. No love for the sex slaves, huh? Okay. This may be a not safe for work show. I don't know. Gavin DeGraw, Sweeter. 10 tracks. No CD. Okay. Set that to the side. Shania Twain, Come On Over. Give this one a VG. Some light scuffing, one or two lines, but definitely going to play for you. Shania, $3, 10 seconds. There's some oddball stuff in here too, like just like special little versions of stuff. Show you an example of that. Sum 41. Cross your T's and gouge your eyes. Bonus DVD. So this is not a CD. This is a Sum 41 DVD that came with something. Just looks like it needs a wipe down. I don't see any scratches in it, but it could use a wipe down. Sum 41 DVD, $3, 10 seconds. Let me see. While these run, I'm gonna keep going through some stacks here while these are running, just to see if anything else pops out at me while we're doing this. Oh, there's a good one. Interesting. All right. Up next, Ashley Simpson, I Am Me. Ashley Simpson, I am lip syncing on Saturday Night Live. Oh, no, that's no good. We're not even going to bother running that one. Robin R. Robin is here. BG Plus on the CD. 10 seconds, $3. The next artist I haven't heard of, but it is a signed CD. So anytime I see a signed CD, I want to share it. To Frank, Peace, Love, and Music, Matt Nakoa, November 16th, 2019. Casting Shadows. Doesn't look like just piano. It looks like piano and vocals. VG Plus. There you go. Yeah, what are the tracks here? Matt Nakoa, vocals, piano, keyboard, guitars, and percussion. Interesting. $3. Check out some new music. Shatter Shots, you've unlocked bronze. That gets you some rewards now. Just watch time alone is one of the criteria that will get you rewards here on Whatnot. So congratulations on that. What else we got? There were some interesting compilations. This is Lid Rock. 3 Doors Down, Away from the Sun, Running Out of Days, and a bonus music video, The Road I'm On. All right. Again, as is. Well, that's a reasonable VG there. Again, the case will come as the case. Okay. This is not my inventory, not my store. So normally in my regular show, my Sunday CD show, if there's any broken CDs, I give you a brand new one. Just so you know. Interesting compilation, sizzling sounds. All kinds of interesting people on this one. Destiny's Child, Will Smith, Jessica Simpson, Dixie Chicks, Chantal, Mary, Black, Lara Fabian, and Tim James. Ooh, that's a minty CD. All right, compilation, $3. Alexis, good to see you. Lady Smith, Black Mambazo. 2 worlds, 1 heart. Remember, this is the band that went out with Paul Simon. Did the Graceland. Paul Simon's Graceland. That's a minty CD right there. That's a nice one. $3, 10 seconds. RT, welcome to the party. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see everybody. I'm hoping you can see the CDs all right. These are looking pretty good here on the screen. See, move it here and back just one more notch. Get a little bit more light on it. There we go. Girl band, Eden's Crush, Pop Stars. Again, just a couple fingerprints, but CD looks near mint. Eden's Crush, a little throwback for you. Last few seconds. 5 for fighting, including the 100 Years song. So you got your hype sticker on it. The Battle for Everything. There you go. Another minty CD. $3, 10 seconds. Ah, some Bob Marley. Interesting. Grant, no. Country, no. Canadian Rockies, no. All right. Let's take a look at these two. All right, let's put the 5 over here. Clay Aiken, Merry Christmas with love. Christmas is coming. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, by the way. Hope you got some fun plans and some good food for Thursday. But Christmas is coming. And there's your Clay Aiken, Merry Christmas. Huff and Puff, hello. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I do appreciate it. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. Doing a special show today from the archive. A friend of mine owns a store. We are in the music section. Those are CDs. These are CDs. I'm pulling off of here right now. There's CDs all over here. This is the stack I'm pulling from now. There's CDs, stacked, double stacked, and stacked back there as well. So there's 1 or 2 CDs here. Nothing is organized. Nothing is sorted. I have no idea if there's any Iron Maiden in here at all. Because everything is totally random. Totally random. What is this? This is not one I wanted to run. Let's go with this one. Yeah, I'm sorry about the requests today. If there's a genre you're looking for, I mean, keep the requests coming. That way I know if I see something, I'll bring it. But there's a VG CD, little Bob Marley. Twist of Marley. So this looks to me like a, this looks like a tribute CD with various artists. Who died today? I saw in the across my newsfeed. I think Jimmy Cliff died today. Sale Hayton, good to see you. I love the name. Yeah, I think Jimmy Cliff passed away, 80 something years old. Bette Midler, Bathhouse Betty. Oh my. Everybody knows Bette Midler from the the Witch movie. But she was quite the firecracker, as they used to say. Bette Midler. Yeah, I think Jimmy Cliff died. Yeah. The Bodyguard original soundtrack. I think there's one or two songs on here that were kind of popular. Get a little bit of a smudge down there at the bottom, but no real scratches on it. Bodyguard, $3.10. All right, there's some of this kind of stuff here. I always like going through the movie soundtracks because there's always usually something interesting on it. This is John Travolta, the General's Daughter. Music from the motion picture. Original music composed, right? So there's some soundtrack stuff, and then of course the music off of it. All right, interesting. Not the movie, the soundtrack. CD is mint. Although there's an entire DVD section here too, so we might have the movie in here. All right, we'll put him to the side. Enya, A Day Without Rain. A little mellow Enya for you. Again, near mint on the CD, just a little smudge there, something that can pretty easily be wiped off. $3 starts, 10 seconds. All right. Got some Reba, Room to Breathe. Reba McEntire has put out just like so much music. That's a little too scuffy. I don't like that one. A little too scuffy. She's been extremely prolific over the years. Extremely. Ricky Martin, Life. I Don't Care featuring Fat Joe and Amerie. I Am with Voltio and Drop It On Me with Big Daddy Kane. Mint. Minty on the CD there. $3, 10 seconds. Okay. What else we got here? A little throwback. Paula Abdul, Forever Your Girl. Shout out all my 80s friends. Mint. Little Paula for you. Kurgan, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Emu, and George. Very nice. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome, everybody. Once again, my name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. We are here at my friend's store today. This is not my usual show. We are at my friend's store. We're in the music section. He's got one or two CDs, as you can see here. All right. So I'm just digging through bins, guys. I'll take requests, but I've got no idea where anything is. It's all just kind of random. Okay, it's not in any order. It's not alphabetical. So we are just digging and having fun, checking out what pops into our hands here. So this is James Durbin, mint CD. I like his voice. He's done a lot of cool rock stuff. He's still out there singing. He has I guess he was in Quiet Riot for a couple of minutes. But now he's out there touring, doing his own thing with his own band, opening up for bands like Skid Row, all that kind of. Actually, he would make a good lead singer in Skid Row, I think. There's another compilation that's kind of interesting. Long Journey Home. All right. Mary Black, The Chieftains, Elvis Costello, Vince Gill, Van Morrison, Sinead O'Connor, Liam O'Malley, Sissel, and the Irish Film Orchestra. All right. So kind of unique Irish centric music. And coming from there, it's probably a VG CD. Definitely played. Something a little different. $3, 10 seconds. I'm keeping everything at 10 seconds just to keep it moving. Just because, it's not like this is a hard rock show or a heavy metal show or a country music show or a religious music show. There's going to be a little bit of everything. So if the stuff you're looking for isn't here, I'm just going to keep it moving so we can get on to the next one as fast as we can. Scotty McCreery, Clear as Day. He of American Idol fame with the deep baritone voice. VG Plus on the CD. Looks nice. There's a little bit of light scuffing there. Scotty. $3, 10 seconds. I do use flat rate shipping as well. So once you hit that $9.21 max, shipping will be free. All right, you guys know how that works. Reba Live. Let's see what kind of shape this one was in. The last Reba, no good. This Reba, woo, mint. Minty, very nice. Reba McEntire Live. $3, 10 seconds. Okay. 80s throwback, Brian Ferry, as time goes by. See what we got here. Oh, that's a VG. Case could be in a little better shape, but $3, 10 seconds. Up and running. Any faster Pussycat? Not that we've seen yet. Not that we've seen yet. So I'm in my friend's store. Everything's kind of randomly placed in bins here. So there's nothing alphabetical. There's nothing by genre. But we'll keep our eyes open for faster Pussycat, no doubt. Q's Juke Joint, Quincy Jones. Is that a near mint? There's a little smudge up there. That's some schmutz, not a scratch. But there's no scratching on it. Looks good. Quincy Jones. See anything we'd know on there? Cool Joe, Mean Joe with Killer Joe. Nice. Quincy Jones. No cassettes. No cassettes. My friend does not like to sell cassettes because nobody, in his experience, nobody buys them and he doesn't make any money on them. So he throws out cassettes. I should actually talk to him about taking his cassettes from him. If he's just going to throw them out when he does clean outs and stuff. But CeCe Winans, Throne Room. This one's got a DVD. Let's see if the DVD's in here. Here's the CD. Oh, I don't see a DVD. CD. Good shape. Give it a VG plus. No DVD, just the CD. Magpie's Cupboard, what is up? Darling Face, OB, oh, the raid. Hey, guys. Thanks for coming on in. What is up? Hey, good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. All right, so for everybody just jumping in, we're doing a little, OB. All right, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Hey, we're in my friend's store today. This is a little bit of a different show. So for those of you that just joined, my name is Chris. This is the Cool and Common Stream. And I am at a friend's store. It's a store where he sells ephemera, he sells books, he sells comics, he sells music, he's got vinyl and CDs. So today is a CD show. So there's DVDs back here. Maybe later we'll do a little tour of the store, but CDs start back there, two deep in a shelf. There's one shelf right here in front of me, and then we've got all CDs back here, these kind of trays like this, just probably 1, 2, 3, 10, there's probably about 20 or 30 of them just sitting here. So it's all kind of a random show today. All right, nothing's organized, nothing's alphabetical. That is way too many CDs. But good for us, right? Good for us. All right, this one is still in the sleeve. Righteous Brothers, the best of greatest hits. You know them, you love them. It's the Righteous Brothers. CDs in mint condition. There's a reason why they put those songs in the Tom Cruise soundtrack. Wizard of Odds, hello. Triple States, good to see you. $3 on the mint Righteous Brothers CD. All right, let's see who's next. Who's up next? Andrea Bocelli, for the opera lovers out there. I actually just sold a program to one of his concerts on the Bay. It also had the 2 tickets in it. So Andrea Bocelli, $3, 10 seconds. Got some Kenny Chesney coming up next. All kinds of good stuff. We'll see. We may maybe at the top of the hour we'll do a little walking tour here and see if anything catches anyone's attention. Kenny Chesney, Hemingway's Whiskey. He just wrote a book. He was out there doing all the talk shows a couple weeks ago, talking about his book and all that. That's a VG plus. Again, a little bit of something that'll come off with a wipe, but a little light scuffing on it. Kenny Chesney, Hemingway's Whiskey, $3, 10 seconds. All right, there's Kenny. Well, Brooks and Dunn, keeping it country for a minute. Tightrope. Brooks and Dunn. VG Plus on the CD. Any Luke Bryan? Ooh, good question. Not that I've seen yet. Not that I've seen yet. But there might be. One more Brooks and Dunn. Interesting. Okay. There's Luke. Duncan Sheik, Barely Breathing, CD single. Let's see if this is in here. That's a little too rough. Nope. Duncan is not going to be Sheik tonight. This, just because they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a few weeks ago. Salt and Pepper, Very Necessary. Okay. There's no insert. Let's see what the CD looks like. Oh, wow. Nice. Excellent condition on the CD. It's got Lisa's name on it. All right. No insert, no back, but it is the CD, Salt and Pepper. Darling Face Designs. I have to go, but I'd be interested when you schedule the vinyl show if you do one. Feel free to share it with me. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I certainly will. Absolutely. Madonna, Ray of Light. And has to be. Let's see what condition this is in. And then I do have another Madonna we can put with it. Oh, yeah, that's minty. That is nice and minty. And then I know there's another Madonna here. Hold on a second. Where'd you go? All right, let me hold on to that until we find it. Let's do this. Take a look at this one next. Digitally remastered Neville Brothers Greatest Hits. Okay, broken case. Again, these are being sold as is. Minty on the CD, though. All right. Normally during my shows, I will replace the case, but since I don't own the inventory, this is an as-is auction. Ten seconds on Neville Brothers Greatest Hits. Jonas, what's up? Hey, I got your message. All right, so we're all good. I'll later today I'll be getting that package wrapped up. I just held on to it so I could make sure I heard back from you about the $6, and we'll go from there, my friend. Apologetics, keep the change. So Jonas, this show, I'm not in my usual place. I'm at my friend's store here. Apologetics, if you don't know, they are kind of a religious-based parody band. All right, so Story of a Squirrel, Monkey Scheme, Christmas Time, Beth, Bethlehemian Rhapsody instead of Bohemian Rhapsody, right? So they do parody songs. They're like the Weird Al Yankovic of religious songs. Simp Lizkit instead of Limp Biscuit. I mean, all right, they're out of Pittsburgh, and they are kind of funny. All right, there's Apologetics. Where was the other one? Here's an interesting one. Whitey Ford Sings the Blues. Everlast. Everlast. Whitey Ford Sings the Blues. Near mint. Couple of little light scuffs right there, but near mint on it. This is a nice one. Little Everlast for you. $3. 10 seconds. Amy Grant, Rock of Ages, Hymns and Faith. Mint. Mint, mint, mint on the Amy Grant. Alrighty. Check this out. Again, I love finding soundtracks. Let's see what condition this is in. This is the Fantastic Four movie, the older one, featuring In This Diary, My Reply, and The Saddest Song. Oh, is this the Atari's case? Hold on a second. Oh, it's in the wrong case. Interesting. Okay, the case is the Atari's. Well, that's a shame. The CD is the Fantastic Four. Oh, that's not even that great. All right, let's put that to the side. Never mind. That's what we're doing here today, just finding all kinds of stuff. Here's something new and sealed. Brand new, sealed. Dawn Remembers. Rich Chaparro with Maria Taylor. Too Far. I am not familiar, but if you are, check it out. It's brand new and sealed. Meeting, Buds on the Hill, I've Got a Secret, Perfect, The Needles, A Home in the Forest, Climbing the Bendy, Joy Pouring Out, Naked and Crazy, The Shaggy Beast, One Heart, One Mind, and The Great Place. New sealed. $3, 10 seconds. All right, I tell you what, here. You want to go shopping? Let's go shopping. All right. Let me try to show you more stuff faster. All right, let's try that. All right, follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Yeah, okay, good, good. All right, good. I'm glad you like that idea. All right. So let's see how much lag is there. Well, there's a little bit of lag, but not too much. All right. So we've got this whole rack here, which I've been pulling stuff from. We got this whole rack here, and then we've got dozens and dozens and dozens of bins. So let's start here. We can work our way around. All right. So hold on one second. Let me put you down for a sec. All right. So I'll go through each of the bins nice and slow. You see something you want to take a look at, call it out. I'll just read the names as we go down, and then we'll bring it back over there and run it. Okay? Let's try that for a little bit. All right. This was just sitting on top of the records. Luther Vandross, Merry Christmas. All right. Let's start back here. Go with the slow scan. Julia Fordham, Concrete Love. Mathis, Jesus Christ Superstar. Phil Vassar, Joss Stone, Jessica Simpson. Wonderland. Songcatcher 2. Rhythm and Smoke, Rise and Shine. Michael Maxwell, La Maison de Montreville. Justina and Joyce. Art Garfunkel. And what is that? Art Garfunkel. Interesting. Art Garfunkel with Maria Sharp and Buddy Mondlock. All right, let me get my hand out of the way there. Try to get the shadows out. All right, Phil Vassar, Lullabies, Ray Lynch, Deep Breakfast, Ballet Music for the Sun King, Phil Vassar, American Child, Paula Cole, This Fire, En Vogue, Funky Divas, Linda Eder, and Willa Ford. Up top, we got a little Faith Hill, Flowers of All Ships, Oberlin Trio, Foreplay, Shelley Wright, Little James Blunt, Back to Bedlam, Common Ground, Heart of the City, Chris Norman, The Calling, Bach St. John, Dino, James, Summerland, ooh, little Matchbox 20. Got a little Matchbox 20 right there. The Jayhawks, Spiritual Journey, Robin Spielberg, Robin Lee, Shelley Wright, the Pocahontas soundtrack. What are these two here? Pocahontas soundtrack and M to M. All right. Next row again. Just if anything you see you're interested in, just shout it out. We got Bonnie Raitt, Brian Austin, Manilow, Love Songs, Bizarre Inc., Perry Faith, American Wins, Cool Tracks 2, Kenny G, Celine Dion, I Drove All Night, Red Red Love, and Dino. Dean Martin, nice. Josh Groban up there, Fantastic Strings, Big and Rich, Harmony, the Evita soundtrack. Let's see, I'm assuming that is the movie. Yeah, Madonna. That's Madonna. Big bands. Bill Cosby is a very funny fellow. Right. Well, used to be. Vanessa Williams, Taylor Dane, the Ryan Cabrera. Hold on a second. The Ryan Cabrera. Let's see. Where was the Ryan? Right there. Okay. So we'll pull that. Ooh, it's a promo copy too. Ooh, good call. All right, nice. Taylor Dane, South 60. Sean Colvin, Wish You Were Here. That's new and sealed still. Pavarotti Christmas. Martika. Martika, really? Martika's Kitchen. That's an interesting one to pull. Joan Armatrading. Okay. All right. So out of that one, we got we got Ryan pulled. Let's take a look. Woo, mint. Mint, mint, mint. Excellent. All right, let's run the Ryan for you. Up and running on the Ryan. Excellent. Glad we found that for you. Ennis, thank you. I'm going to do my little, let's go take this, put it over here. I'm going to go back in a second here. Behind the scenes. This is how we're going to keep track of all these. All right, you got it. Thank you for that. All right, let me grab that. Here, I'll give you a look at the rest of the store. It's pretty crazy. It's this is not even a quarter of the store here. It goes all the way back there. It's crazy. Crazy in a good way. All right. Thanks for that. Okay, we're back. Let's go bin 2 on the CDs. Let me get the camera steady. Sorry, don't want to make you guys sick here. All right. The Vines, Highly Evolved. Jeannie and Troy, Rankin Family. Help? Is that the Beatles? Ooh, wow. A charity project for the children of Bosnia featuring Oasis and Friends with Johnny Depp, the Boo Radleys, the Stone Roses, Radiohead, Portishead, Massive Attack, Suede, the Charlatans, Stereo MC, Sinead O'Connor, Terror Vision. Wow, interesting. Huh. Okay. Maria Calais, Howie Day, Mark Anthony, Experience the Divine Bette Midler, Lou Reed, not that Lou Reed, different Lou Reed, Shakespeare in Love soundtrack, Luther Vandross, The Collector, The Collection, Amy Grant's Collection, Romance, Bette Midler, The Rose. That's a great CD right there. The Chieftains, Get Your Irish On, Little Frank Sinatra. Again, you see anything you're interested in, just shout it out in the chat. All right, we got some classic music. Cab Calloway, that's a great one too. Cab Calloway, wow. Jenny Owens, For Him. Looks like a little video game in there. Spiritual Classics. John Tesh Project. Edwin McCain. Jazz. Beth Goldwater. Some Yanni. Jazz, Jazz, Jazz. Single White Female soundtrack. Rosemary Clooney. Girl Authority. Cirque du Soleil soundtrack. Ever Devoted. Incognito. Elements. Matchbox. Crosstown Heroes CD-ROM. Nice. I think my kids had that game when they were little. Yanni. BB Mac. BB Mac. Into Your Head. Totally Country, Volume 3. Neil Diamond up here. What's that? Home Before Dark, Deluxe Edition. Neil Diamond. BB Mac. BB Mac. BB Mac. I just had it. Yeah, right there. Okay. All right. BB Mac. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, another minty looking CD. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, let's get it up and running for you. BB Mac. All right. Excellent. Thank you for that as well. Much appreciated. All right. Let's see. That was there. We were back here. All right. Totally Country, Paula Abdul. Alpenland. Hey, everybody. Sarasa Ensemble. Kingdom Heirs. The what collection? The Southampton collection. The Best of the Furies and Dave Arthur. Summer Cool, Mary Chapin Carpenter, Winona Drudd, Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray. Nice. Someday, CD maxi single. Interesting one. Raunchy Confusion Bay. Kellogg's Special K, Walk Fit with Kathy Smith. That's funny. James Naughton, It's About Time. Huh. Interesting. Tony Bennett, Kenny G. All right. Take a look at this Sugar Ray one real quick. Yeah, that's a nice shape too. All right. 3 tracks. Someday the album version, Every Morning acoustic, and Someday acoustic. Let's run that one. All right. Up to the next one right here. Let's go. Vince Gill, Richard Scarry Reading, Stephen Curtis, Point of Grace, Barry Manilow, Lil Bow Wow, Ghetto Girls, Little Bow Wow. Interesting. Tom Jones and Engelbert Humperdinck. There you go. James Galway, Baha Men. The Baha Men. Where is it? Where's Who Let the Dogs Out? Or was this the follow-up? Oh, this was the one after. Ooh. Interesting. Who Let the Dogs Out? Bruce Hornsby, more Bill Cosby. What's in here? Whoa, wait a minute. Disturbed. Best Years of Our Lives was in the Shrek movie. Oh, yeah. That's right. Disturbed. Wait a minute now. Just the CD. I'm not selling that. No. A little too scratchy. I could probably clean that up on my own, but for this show, not going to happen. Dean Martin. Is that sealed? That's just in a bag. Okay, Matthew Sweet, 100% Fun. Okay. What do we got here? Sorry for the angle here, between the angle and the light. Urban Upgrade. Fatboy Slim, RZA, Phariside. All right, people have been asking for that kind of stuff. Let's put that there. All right. Il Divo, Sarah McLachlan, Surfacing, Amore, the Mandy Patinkin Experiment. Oh my, the Rembrandts. You know what that song is, right? I'll Be There For You. Classic. Rick Robert, Kenny G, tribute to Artie Shaw, Diana Krall, Sean Colvin, Sarah McLachlan. Gladys Knight and the Pips. These ones on the very back end are hard to see. Songs from the 40s. Okay. Let's see what we got next here. We got Crooners Volume 4. Clay Walker, Ivan Styles, Best of Love, Rust, Vance Lane, Ray Conniff and his orchestra, Garth Brooks, Edwin McCain, Messenger, Faith Hill, Take Me As I Am, Broadway Shows Volume 3, Tori Amos, Under the Pink, I Am Shelby Lynn, John Tesh Project, Nicole Nordman, Tim McGraw, All I Want. Somebody asking for Tim McGraw earlier? No, it wasn't Tim McGraw. Montgomery Gentry, tribute to Tommy Dorsey, Sean Colvin, Lenny Kravitz Greatest Hits. That's always a popular one. Garth Brooks Scarecrow, George Strait, Duffy Rockferry, Kenny G, Randy Travis, Andrew Lloyd Webber, James O'Neill, David Blair Harding, Barking Cats, Swill, Susan Boyle, I Dreamed a Dream, Dido, Life for Rent, Mary Stewart, Tempted, Every Last Time, Basia on Broadway, Solace, The Word That Remains, Ken Mellons, The Autumns, The Best of Piano Classics, Selwyn Birchwood, get a little better view for you here. Music from the motion picture Magnolia, Martin Sexton, The Rat Pack, John Cougar Mellencamp, Lonesome Jubilee. Who's that? Glenn Miller, another Susan Boyle. Oh my God. Music inspired by the movie Ford Fairlane. Wow. Look at this. Holy cow. Look at this. Cradle of Love, Billy Idol, Sea Cruise, Dion, Funky Attitude, Sheila E., Teddy Pendergrass and Lisa Fisher, Glad to Be Alive, Can't Get Enough, Tone Loc, Rock and Roll Junkie, Motley Crue, I Ain't Got You by Andrew Dice Clay, Last Time in Paris, Queensryche, and The Wind Cries Mary by Richie Sambora. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm having too much fun doing this show. Oh my God, it's mint. Look at that. Wow, let's run that. How about that? You got Motley Crue on here. Motley Crue, Billy Idol, Queensryche, Richie Sambora. That's worth $3 right there. Last few seconds. Whew, all right. Keep some of these to the side because we'll put them in our to be sold list here. All right, let's get a little closer here. I don't see anything on the side. Phantom of the Opera. Freakiwa. Tony Bennett, Duets 2. Active 8, Craig Morgan. Arthur Fiedler Valentine. Dave Koz, The Dance. Chris Sly, Waiting to Exhale. Faith Hill, Everlast. Whitey Ford Sings the Blues. That's the one we had on the other side, wasn't it? Yeah, Whitey Ford Sings the Blues. Yep. Daniel Bedingfield, Pam Tillis, Jose Carreras, All My Love, Just for You, Wyndham Hill Artists, Bill Morrissey, North Patsy Cline Collection. There's a 3 CD bunch of Patsy Cline, Winona, Judd, missing the top, Steve Crace, Clay Aiken, Alex, and Super Shiny Dreams. All right, guys. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's been a minute since I've mentioned. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. We are here at my friend's store. And we're doing a CD show. So we've got CDs. We've got CDs that start here and in the back and go all the way around, all the way over here, all the way over there. They're up over here. There's more around the other side. So we're just kind of started selling them as singles, but now I'm just scanning the bins. So if you guys see anything you like, anything you're interested in, just let me know in the chat, call it out, and we'll go from there, okay? That's the plan. All right. Awake, Acapella Party, Richard Leo Johnson, Saison, classic music, Clay Aiken, classic songs from the hymnal, Maurice Chevalier, Ted Koppel, audiobook, Marlboro Music Festival, 40th anniversary. Let's see who's on that. Who is on that? Oh, looks like classical. Yep, classical. All right, interesting. Celine Dion and Getty's Miracle. That, I believe, came in a book. Music from the motion picture for the boys. Celtic Heartbeat. Spyro Gyra, jazz. Heads Up by Spyro Gyra. Sawyer Brown. Sarah McLachlan, Afterglow. Yeah. Ooh, that's a gold CD. Okay, let's get that back there. Steve Warner, Unbuttoned Plains. Romantic Crooners, Deep Forest, Patsy Cline Collection. Joan Osborne, Relish. Paula Abdul, Spellbound. Reba McEntire, Kelly Pickler. Brian Williams, the Jonas Brothers. The Jonas Brothers. Ooh, $7 on that one. Wow. $3 starts on everything, guys. $3 starts on everything. Randy Travis, Mindy McCready. What is this one? Jennifer Lopez. J-Lo on the 6. Faith Hill, Reba McEntire, Vince Gill, Icon. The Earl Clue Trio. Tori Amos from the original Choir Girl Hotel. Eden's Crush. Get Over Yourself. George Strait. The original motion picture soundtrack from The Godfather. Hey now. Nice. Ben Wagner, Blackie and the Rodeo Kings, Bark, Sugarland, Ashanti, Kenny G, Donny Osmond, more Tim McGraw, Toby Keith. There's a little Toby Keith. White Trash with Money, Toby Keith. I think that's who somebody was asking for earlier. Celine Dion. Joan Osborne. Looks like we got a comedy CD here. Jim Gaffigan. What is this? Who is this down here? Barbra Streisand and Celine Dion. Nice little duet. Sleepless in Seattle motion picture soundtrack. That one had a couple of hits on it too. It's got Joe Cocker. Where is the other one? Where is it? Back in the Saddle. Gene Autry. Nice. All right. Celine Dion, Tori Amos, Josh Groban, Faith Hill, Ricky Lee Jones, Meredith Brooks, Shania Twain, The Union, Rhythm Country and Blues, Days of Thunder motion picture soundtrack, Bonnie Raitt, Longing in Their Hearts, Manhattan Transfer, Offbeat Avenue, Midnight Matinee, Lilith Fair, Jack Ingram, Travis Tritt, Olivia Newton-John, Back with a Heart, Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers, Little Alan Jackson. Okay, which Travis Tritt? Let's see, which Travis Tritt? Down the Road I Go. Travis Tritt, Down the Road I Go. Let's see. Woo, Minty. Does have a little something there that just needs to be wiped off, but the CD looks great. Down the Road I Go. I'll go ahead and run it. No? Looking for his debut. It was on the movie My Cousin Vinny soundtrack. Okay, My Cousin Vinny. All right, so let's keep our eyes open. There are a lot of soundtrack CDs here. I'm trying to think if I have it in my personal collection. I don't think I do. Kings of Leon, not that we've seen yet. Not that we've seen yet, Dee Dee. So yeah, so we're here in my friend's store, and we're just digging through the bins. So nothing's alphabetical, nothing is by genre, and we're just we're digging and looking for some good stuff here. All right, so yeah, no problem. Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy, hang out. Let's do this one. This is the one that I moved when we started. Yanni, Josh Groban, Cheryl Crow, Robert Shaw, Buddy Holly story. Love this game. Once a musical. Chris Isaac, Forever Blue. Greenpeace album. How Now Dow Jones, the original broadcast. Never heard of that. Profile of big bands. Jim Brickman, The Bodyguard original soundtrack. Dara McClain. Who are you? Leslie Garrett. Romantic Sax. Yo Yo Ma, Mandy Moore coverage. Cocktail Party, Delamitri, Rachmaninoff, The On Trio, Benny Hinn, A Time for Love, Courtyard Hounds. So it's water damaged. That's nothing. Bring on the Night 2. Bring on the Night 2. Is that a horror movie? Bring on the Night 2? No, Sting. Sting, Bring on the Night. Okay. I think it was a horror movie, but that's the Sting CD. Bring on the Night. Disc 2. I wonder if that's part of a live series. That would be my guess. All right. Essential collection of what? No clue. All right. John Tesh, live at Red Rocks. Kevin Cotter, Beethoven, Steve Ross, Jay Strauss, Beethoven, Danny Wright, Lead 39, Daniel Lanois, Sarah Blaster. Are you ready to dance? Third compilation. Talented Mr. Ripley, motion picture soundtrack. Corinne Ray. Sinatra Reprise. Amy Grant. Stacey Earle. Natalie Cole. Nora Jones. Susan Boyle. James Taylor. Indigo Girls. Rap on Steel. Oh, cool. Drum band. Steel drum band. Don't see that too often. Heart and Soul. Josh Groban. Floyd Kramer plays your country favorites. Favorites, too. Andrew Lloyd Webber. Ferrante and Tieker, all-time greatest hits. That's piano music. Patty Loveless. Julian Dream. Ella Fitzgerald. 101 Dalmatians. More Susan Boyle. Andrew Lloyd Webber. Save the Last Dance. Stepping Out Live. Diana Krall. Trisha Yearwood. Merry Sisters of Fate. Sonia Dada. Sean Mullins. Christine Harvilla. New Moon, motion picture soundtrack. Kemma, New Sacred Cow. Daryl Worley, Wash Me Now. Michael Bolton, Secret Passion. This I don't know. That's the broken part of Sarah McLachlan. Take Action, Volume 9. Sub City. Wait a minute. Anytime you see Sub City, pay attention. Take Action, a compilation for charity. PSA, The Middle, The Silence, Backbone, Fool Every... Whoa. Interesting. Sub City. You know, the record company that broke Nirvana and all those Seattle bands. Interesting. Anything in there? Yep, there's one CD in there. think there's only one CD. Nope, there's the other CD right in there. Interesting. 2 CD set. Hmm. Let's see. Neil McCoy, Sean Colvin, Maura O'Connell, Ricky Martin, Ray Lynch, The Art of Pepe Romero, 2 CDs. Doug Markley, Kenny G, Big Band Hit Parade, tenor Rebecca Lynn, Gray Eye Glances, Eventide. Whew. How about that now? All right, let's put this back over here. Oh. All right, now we got access to all this. Let's see what we got here. Titanic soundtrack, Kenny G, Lucy Woodward, Lullaby, Tribute to Elvis, Jennifer Knapp, Jim Brookman, 101 Dalmatians, and the Godfather soundtracks. Okay, hold on one sec. Ooh-ah. All right, here's the Godfather soundtrack. Where was the 101 Dalmatians? Was it in this one, or was it in the one we were just looking at? Where'd you see 101 Dalmatians vintage? Let me know. The one we were just looking at. Okay. All right. Was it to the left or the right? Oh, I see it. Never mind. Never mind. I got you. All right. There you go. Okay. Well, let's take a look. Thanks for that. All right. Here's the Godfather. Nice. I give it a near mint. There's a little scuff right there at 12 o'clock. It's not a deep, nothing deep. Just a light scuff on that one. There's the Godfather. Run that one for you. Last 2 seconds. All right, thanks for that. And let's take a look at 101 Dalmatians. Okay, we've got a little creasing there, but that's okay. 101 Dalmatians. I'd call this one a VG. Let me know if you want me to run it. Looks like it'll play to me. It's not horrible. Run it. Okay, you got it. Up and running. Thank you, Vintage. Appreciate you. All right, perfect. Excellent. Thank you for that. Hope you enjoy those. Yeah, we're finding some interesting things here. All right, we got to put this back over here. Hold on. There we go. All right. Where was we? We were over here somewhere. Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you. All right, let's start it up. We were somewhere around here, right? So Jim Brickman, Glenn Miller, Dave McCauley, Michael Peterson, Zuma, the best of Louis Prima. There you go. Kiwi, Tunnel Hill, The Judds, Love Can Build a Bridge, Dinah Shore, music from the motion picture Flicka. Uncut, 16 tracks from the best new albums. Which new albums? Jim James, Edwin Cohen. Interesting. Looks like they're hyping up their own record label there. Star Sailor, Love Is Here. Titanic, music from the motion picture. Kathy Truckley, Beethoven, some Lori Morgan, Nancy Griffith, Martina McBride, Dan Gibson, Solitudes, Jet. Ooh, little Jet, shine on. There you go. That's a nice CD. 1, 2, 3, baby, how you gonna be? You look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. Yeah, you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Running, running, running. Jet. All right, cool. 12 Girls Band, Baka Beyond, Cora in Blue. Tribreakers, Weekly Hit CDs, The Will Rogers Follies, Whoopi John, James Lade, that's an unfortunate name, or maybe a good name, I don't know. David Zubzi, that's new and sealed. All Water Has a Perfect Memory, David Zubay. Blood Brothers, London Revival cast recording, Lullabies, Tony Bennett duets, Pam Tillis, Steve Pryor Band, The Schulers, Victoria's Secret, Maroon 5, It Won't Soon Be Long. It Won't Be Soon Before Long, Maroon 5, Linda Ronstadt, Ballads of the Book, Sarah McLachlan, Ravel. Let's grab that Maroon 5 here. Steve Hall, Hawaiian Islands, Enrique Iglesias. Gwen Stefani, Love Angel Music Baby. Come Rain or Shine, Sylvia McNair, Andre Previn. Music soundtrack from Mission Impossible. That's nice. I've sold that before in my personal show. Amy Grant, Behind the Eyes. Let's see who this is. Sing Boldly. Chris Rice, Mark Anthony, Mojo Presents Red Hot and Real. Susan Boyle again. American Idol Season 4, The Best of Manhattan Transfer. Tony Rich Project, Extra Large. Alan Jackson, 30 Miles West. Alan Jackson, 30 Miles West, and Indigo Girls, Shaming of the Sun. Sarah McLachlan. Which one is this? There's a lot of Sarah in here. Mirrorball. Tim Watson, The Battle of Kuwait. Annie Lennox, Medusa. Wow. Annie Lennox, Medusa. The Tony Rich Project. Tony Rich Project. There you go. Tony Rich Project. Words. Let's take a look. Got the insert. Got the CD. Survey says minty. Very nice. All right, let's do it. Tony Rich Project. Words. $3, 10 seconds, up and running. All right, excellent. Let's get this written right here. And put in the pile. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, where were we at? Where were we at? We were over here somewhere. Oh, yeah, I was staring at Annie Lennox. Annie Lennox, Medusa. The Best of Dick Haymes. Titanic soundtrack. There's a couple of them. Nina Simone. No, Nina Smile. I thought that was Nina Simone for a minute. Be like, damn. Sammy Kershaw. Sax on Ivory. Sax for Lovers. Barbra Streisand, Higher Ground. Stacy Kent, Let Yourself Go. Ricky Lee Jones, Flying Cowboys. Wow. Brian White, Between Now and Forever. Oh, there's the Bodyguard soundtrack again. Josh Groban, Noel. Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. Get your Christmas CDs. Blue Rodeo, Singing Birds, and George Strait, 20th Century Masters Millennium Edition. There you go. That's a nice one. Anna Malik, Beyond the Missouri Sky. Suzanne Vega. Her name is Luca. Lyle Lovett, Joshua Judge's Ruth. And what's hiding over here? Dream Sleep and Ishtar. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a couple of Macy Gray. Whoop, hold on. There we go. Got a couple of Macy Gray. Sarah McLachlan, Madonna, Ray of Light. Sarah McLachlan again, UB40. Oh, here's some interesting stuff. UB40. Temple of the Dog. What? Is this in crappy shape? What's going on? Why is this sitting here? Oh my God. That's in VG plus condition. Temple of the Dog. What the what? All right, it's got a cracked case, but still. Wow, anybody want me to run this one? All right, we're going to hold on to that. What caught my attention, I didn't even know that was in there. Chick Corea Acoustic Band is what caught my attention. All right, cool. Vivaldi. We got some classics. Puccini. The Lullaby album. Il Divo. Wilson Phillips. I took my wife to go see Wilson Phillips in concert this past summer. They put on a real nice show. OMC, How Bizarre. Dashboard Confessional. John Tesh. Reader's Digest. Take 6. So Much to Say. What's this? It's silver on yellow on. Oh, J-Lo. Another J-Lo. Diana Krall, Stepping Out. Romantic Classics. Faith Hill. Big and Rich. Take Me As I Am. Garth Brooks, All Access. Sentimental String Orchestra. Unforgettable. Richard Marx solo CD. Another Take 6. Join the band. Bonnie Raitt Collection. Sweet and Lowdown. Ben Webster. Classical Music. Willie Nelson Heroes. Robert Shaw. Tidings of Great Joy. Steel Drum Band. Michael Keel. Joan Osborne. Relish. Celtic Album. Joss Stone. The Soul Sessions. Sarah McLachlan, Mirror Ball. Dido. Life for Rent. Offering. Bruce Hornsby and the Range. Lorena McKennitt. Michael English. The Rembrandts, Untitled. There was another Rembrandt CD we just had. Yep. Michael English, Your Favorite Thing. Toothpaste King, what's up, buddy? Hey, guys, if you're looking for cassettes, go follow my guy, Toothpaste King. He's the king. We're over here in my buddy's store. He's got a couple of CDs for sale. So we're just kind of digging through. We're just digging through bins one at a time, looking for some cool stuff. Digging in the bins. That's what we're doing. Doing a little digging. All right. Kathy Tricoli. Where were we now? Mary Chapin Carpenter. Jonathan Brooke. Alana Miles. Oops, sorry. Alana Miles. The Potter Sisters. John Barry. You see anything you're interested in, just let me know. I'll pull it. We'll take a look at it and run it. Gavin who? That's not Gavin DeGraw, is it? Let me see. Gavin Hardkiss. Really? Gavin Hardkiss. Okay, I'm unfamiliar. Dream Big. Grantham Road. Lori Morgan. Few Degrees Cooler. Mind Therapy. Moonlight. George Fox with All My Might. American Express presents Tranquil Seas. Lacey Black. Katie Lang. Little Bach. Paul Simon. You're the One. Music from the motion picture Anywhere But Here. Dee Lovely. Music from the motion picture. It's got Robbie Williams, Alanis Morissette, Sheryl Crow, Elvis Costello, Kevin Kline, John Barrowman, Ashley Judd, Lamar, Diana Krall, Carolyn O'Connor, Natalie Cole, Jonathan Price. Interesting. On the left, there's a nominees CD. Is it the Grammys? On the left. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do. The Dove Awards. Just want to see it real quick. The Dove Awards. The Dove Awards. Yeah, sure. As soon as I see it, the Dove Awards. Where the heck is it? Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do, do-do-do. All right. Crap. I'm not seeing it. All right. Row 1, 2, 3, or 4. We didn't get to 4. So row 1, 2, or 3. 2. Offering. Where is it? Bruce Hornsby. Sugar. Whispers. Oh, here it is. I got you now. 1998 Dove Awards. Michael Smith, Bob Carlyle, Steve Curtis Chapman, Richard Mullins, Kathy Tricoli, Crystal Lewis, Clay Cross, Catamon, Chris, and Avalon. Here's the song tracks. Live the Life, Baby's Prayer, People Get Ready, He Walked a Mile, Elijah, Living Water, Let Us Pray, Hope to Carry On, Deep Enough, and Give It Up. Let's take a look. And this is not that CD. Sorry about that. Wah, wah, wah. As I say, you go digging in the bins, you never know what you're going to find, right? I'll keep that out just because that's not what it's supposed to be. All right. Nice. It was a good try. Where were we? Let's start here with aisle 4. Aisle 4. All That Jazz, Taylor Hicks, American Highway Flower by Data. Greetings from Area 51, the Gavin Convention Sampler. Johnny Ray, 16 Most Requested Songs. Interesting. Greetings from Area 51. Morrissey, Belly, Throwing Muses, Water Lilies, Bare Naked Ladies, Mudhoney, Poster Children, Wilco, and The Cult. Huh. That's pretty cool. Taylor Hicks, Dada, Johnny Ray, 100 Masterpieces, Russell Watson, The Voice, Liberace Collection, Frank Patterson, Memories, Sarah McLachlan. Sisters in Song. That's a Hallmark. James Gordon, The Canoe Runs on Water, Stormy Weather, John Denver Live. Love me some John Denver. Ry Cooder, Bop Till You Drop, Kelly Pickler, The Rembrandts, Untitled, Melissa Etheridge, Never Enough. All right. Sadie Greensail's Ragtime Jug Band, Aaron Neville, The Grand Tour, Melody's Troop, Walk in the Forest, Giantess. Who is that? That's sealed. This is sealed. Jenny O. Brown, Carter Pan, and Friends. Sleepy Brown, I Can't Wait, featuring Outkast. Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, Outkast. Interesting. Rob Moosey, Mambo Cha-Cha. The Ultimate Collection of Percy Sledge, Kenny G. Vanessa Williams, Rosie O'Donnell, Another Rosie Christmas. Kid Rock, Born Free. Another Tim McGraw, Live Like You're Dying. Rest in peace there, Tim. Oh, no, not Tim. Tim's still with us. I was thinking of someone else. Regis and Joy, Just You, Just Me. A Drive in the Country. Landon Lloyd Miller, Artie Shaw, Keith Sweat. How about that? Sarah McLachlan, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy, and Tata Young. All right. What do we got up here now? Zach Browning, Soul Doctrine, Life in Slow Motion, David Gray. Avita Motion Picture Soundtrack again. Archangels. Who is that? The Archangels. Okay. Jimmy Buffett. That's the first Jimmy Buffett we saw. Sweet Dreams. Made in Britain 2007. 10,000 Maniacs. Johnny Lee Greatest Hits. Lee Denny Romance d'Amour. Reba McEntire. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants soundtrack. Sleepless in Seattle soundtrack. The Hoax. Sound Like This. Crash Test Dummies. Martina McBride, Moods of Indigo. Avita, the premier American recording. That is not the motion picture soundtrack, because it's the Broadway soundtrack. Bottle Rockets, Brand New Year. The Bodines. Ooh, the Bodines, Go Slow Down, and a couple of Bodines in there. Bob Egan, Circle of Friends. Let's see here. Sunderman Wind Quartet. Three Freshmen. Shania Twain. Chad Mitchell Trio. Who are you? Oh, there's a lot of Avita in here. Beethoven. Bonnie Raitt. Which one is that? That's the one we saw before. Longing in Their Hearts. Aqueduct. I Sold Gold. Anodyne, Lifetime of Gray Skies. S Club 7, Josh Turner, The Music of Nashville, original soundtrack. All right, probably from the show. Ricky Martin, Sound Loaded. Terry Widrick, Boppin' in the Blues. If We Outnumbered Them. Silverwood and Ivory, The Wallets, Body Talk, Avita, Premier American Recording, uh, Count the Stars, Lori Line, Lone Star, uh, Celtic Journey, Celtic Women, Il Divo, Saving Private Ryan, the S Club 7. Yeah, you got it. Saving Private Ryan. Wow. Okay. S Club 7. S Club 7 right here. S Club 7. Looks like they got 13 tracks. Let's see what it looks like. I'd give it a good to very good. All right. Yeah, we'll do Saving Private Ryan next. What do you think on? To me, this one's kind of borderline, to be honest with you. Anna, should I run it or have to check to see if I have this one? I know I have an S Club CD somewhere. Okay, we'll hold that. In the meantime, let's get Saving Private Ryan. Let's give it a look-see. You got your Universal Music Limited hype sticker. That is near mint. Just right there at 3 o'clock, a few very light hairline lines. But yeah, near mint on that. All right, let's come on over here. We'll run this for you. Saving Private Ryan. Excellent. Yeah, that's a good get. Good get on the Saving Private Ryan. All right, so we're waiting on the S Club 7. Let's see what else we got here. So that was down here. Let's start back up here. All right, Swings the Thing, Low Super 7, Before and After, Lorena McKennitt, Clay Walker, Peebo Bryson, Enya, Peter Hillman, Eddie Anders, the Jump In soundtrack. That's Disney, and it's sealed. Look at that. Disney Jump In soundtrack. New and sealed. Any Metal. So, Key, there might be some in here. We're walking around my friend's store, just digging. And we have to dig because it's not alphabetized, it's not organized, it's not, there's no genre list, yeah, we're looking. We're digging, we're literally digging through the bins here. We're digging and digging and digging. We found some good stuff, but it's a dig. So I'm sorry, I can't. I wish I could go to the metal section and just show you all the metal we have, but unfortunately, I can't do that. What do we got here? Yanni, Best of Broadway, Heavenly Voices, Asselin Debison, How the West Was Lost, Acapella, the Leipzig Radio Choir, Erasure. Ooh, an Erasure CD floating in there. That's an interesting one. Great composers. Let's just get that in there. Romance Sampler, George Beverly Shea, Duffy, Rock Ferry. Donovan Frankenreiter, Jack Johnson, and G Love. Jack Johnson. Interesting. Johnny Mathis, Milton and the Devil's Party, How Wicked We've Become. Ooh, my. And Delbert McClinton. Yeah, you ain't kidding. It is a lot. It is a lot of music for Hogs Harley. It is a lot of music, no doubt about it. Michelle Shocked, Arkansas Traveler, 70s Disco. There you go now. Get your funk on with that. You know it's old when it's got the 3.5-inch floppy disk on it. Wow. Oh, this is like a DJ. This is like a DJ filler disco CD. Interesting. What's in here? Ricky Lee Jones, Flying Cowboys, The Lawrence Welk Show, uh, Bernie Williams, The Journey Within. Oh, is that guitar? Is that guitar by Bernie Williams, New York Yankee? It is. Ladies and gentlemen, playing center field for your New York Yankees, Mr. Bernie Williams. Now, I know he plays guitar, and I know he put out some music, but wow, how about that? Bernie Williams CD. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Bernie Williams, yeah. That's mint. And it's an enhanced CD also, so hypothetically you stick it in your, if you still have a disk drive on your computer, you get some additional stuff there. Yeah, there he is. Bam. Did he really? Oh, interesting. All right, let me run this. Let me run this. I know I'm interested in it, but if you guys are, $3. Last few seconds. All right, cool. We'll keep that one. We'll keep that one out and about, just for fun. The Erasure. I have a couple of other Erasure CDs. That's not bad. VG. Was it Carnegie Hall? Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's do the Erasure for 3. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. That's the joke, right? All right. Wow, this bin's got some interesting stuff in it. All right, let's come on back to this one. So we've only been through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bins. Rerun S Club. Okay, you got it. Let's do the S Club again one last time. It is a little scratchy scratchy. All right, just so you see it again. $3. 10 seconds. Up and running. All right, thank you. Put that back here. And let's hit this bin. So this will be the last bin on this table, and then maybe we'll hit this. See, the thing about this, like this display, you know what I was trying to do before the show was I was taking the CDs in front and moving them because I want to see what's in the back. I want to see what people aren't taking their time to go see in the back row, because I think that's where some of the more interesting stuff might be. You know what I mean? So maybe we'll dig through that after this. All right, we've got Common Thread, Songs of the Eagles. That is a tribute CD to the Eagles with various artists. Leanne Womack, I Hope You Dance. Third Day Conspiracy number 5. True Love Waits, music and video tribute to True Love Waits, featuring Jars of Clay, the Supertones, Out of Eden, Katinas, Jack Velasquez, and the Goatee Brothers. Get over here. Get over here. Okay, What Women Want from the motion picture soundtrack. Uncut, watch that band. Angels in America, Waiting to Exhale. Wilson Phillips, Braveheart. Josh Groban, Vince Gill, Boz Luhrmann, John Berry, Then Jericho by the Big Area, Table for Two, Jim Brickman, The Gift, 98 Degrees. There's a little throwback for you. 98 Degrees, Zamfir, Master of the Pan Flute. Any metalcore emo screen? Nothing that we found yet, Danny. Yeah, nothing yet, but we'll see. You know, in a place like this, I'm sure, because this is primarily a book and paper store, and this is the music and the. I haven't even talked about this, but those are all DVDs, and there's another rack just like it on the other side, and it's too deep, right? There's DVDs and then DVDs, so like people don't think of this as a music store; they think of it as a book and paper store. So we might find some gems hiding here. That's my hope. All right, where are we at? That was Zamfir, Bernadette Peters, and Andrew Lloyd Webber, Joshua Caddison, Little Night Music, 98 Degrees, Emmylou Harris with Linda Ronstadt, Nelly Furtado, Whoa Nelly. That's these two. Linda Ronstadt, Emmylou Harris. Who bought the Emmylou Harris for me at my show? I forget. Was that you, Josh? Maybe. Nelly Furtado. All right. Susan Boyle. Best of Daniel O'Donnell, Reba, Room to Breathe, Julian Kurt Garrick, Unicorn Digital, Songs from Dawson's Creek, Human Nature, Sandy Patty, Oh Holy Night, Australia Worships the Great Southland, 100 Portraits Remix, Steve Ellis, Nellie McKay, Quebec Love, A Collection, Romantic Strings, Al Martino, Live in Concert, Dixie Chicks, Taking the Long Way, Songs That Won the War, Ashley McIsaac, Jessica Simpson, Irresistible, the Al Meixner Trio, Classical Power Earth, interesting, Sarah Brightman, La Luna, World of Broken Hearts, Bye Bye Birdie, original motion picture soundtrack, The Crooners, Vibro Lush. Vibro Lush? Interesting. That sounds like it should be something, right? Vibro Lush? An experience you'll never forget. What the heck? I feel like somebody look up Vibro Lush for me. Who is it? Who is Vibro Lush? Somebody do a little research for me. I can't right now. Sarah Evans, Karen Casey, Blind Side, About a Burning Fire, Subcolor, About the Flight, Blood Brothers, London cast recording, Sarah McLaughlin, Maria McKee, Flesh by David Gray. Ratchet. This is that's an X library thing. That's a shame somebody crushed it though. Wit and Wisdom of Andy Griffith. Beaches, original motion picture soundtrack. Michael J. Miles, North Sound Hymns. Hymns Naturally. All right. Nice little religious CD with a nature theme. All right, let's hear it. Rocco, thank you. Alternative rock quartet Vibro Lush has been honing its rock and roll dynamics since the mid 90s. Wow. Interesting. Ricky Lee Jones, Mozart, Natalie McMaster, Floyd Kramer, Cousteau, Mozart, double feature there. Dan Baird, Aislinn Debison, Debbie Gibson, Her, Nocturnes, Troy Fernandez, Songs for a Waxing Moon, Melissa Etheridge, Greatest Hits, Enrique Iglesias, Transcontinental Express, Savant, Million Dollar Secret, Irene Reed, Blake Shelton's Barn and Grill, Titanic soundtrack, Beaches soundtrack, French Kiss soundtrack. What is this? Is this Semi Wang? What is this? Oh, Semi Twang. I thought, looking at the spine, it looks like Semi Wang because you can't see the T. Thought maybe for a second that should have been in the DVD section. Whoa. Wonderful Nothing, Sonia Kitchell, Girls Aloud, Chemistry, Julia Fordham, John Sebastian Bach, Martina McBride, Julia Fordham, Doc Lawrence, Elliot Yamin, Duffy, that's there. Douglas Bluefeather, Deborah Cox. All right, not Semi Wang. Yeah, exactly, Rocco. Not quite erect, but semi wang. I'm using that. Well, you know what you do to fix your semi wang? You get your Vibrolux out, and that'll take care of that. All right. So that's we've been through pretty much all this here. There's some more around the corner. There was actually I did see a box of cassettes. Somebody was asking about cassettes earlier. And I know he doesn't like to sell them but he's got one. We got one box here of cassettes. You guys want to go through cassettes or keep digging for CDs? Tell me in the chat. I mean, it looks like there's some decent cassettes here. That was hilarious, by the way. Thank you. We try to be entertaining here on the Cool and Common stream. Yeah, we did have a few people asking about cassettes. So there's only, I mean, this is one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more trays of CDs here. We just went through 8 of them down there. So I'm good for cassettes or records, but let's do some cassettes. Let's change it up a little bit. Why the heck not? Now let me see. How are we going to do this? Let's move this out of the way. Let's move that out of the way. All right. So we'll do a similar kind of thing. All right. I'm just gonna start stacking the cassettes over here. You guys, let me know if you see any cassettes you want me to open up and look at. All right. We got Songs in the Attic, Billy Joel. Barbra Streisand, Higher Ground. Kenny Rogers, We Got Tonight. Ricky Lee Jones, Girl at Her Volcano. Belinda Carlisle. Barbara, the Broadway album. LaToya Jackson. Who is that? Oh, Kim Carnes. Kim Carnes, Lighthouse. There you go. Bonnie Raitt, Nick of Time. Classic. Love me some Bonnie Raitt. If you want to hear some great Bonnie Raitt stuff, go get her her early stuff when she was a teenager. Oh my God, she played the blues with some amazing of the amazing classic blues guys, the old guitar players from the South and everything, and man, amazing stuff. Reba McEntire, Volume 2, early Reba. Look at Reba, all young and luscious. Vince Gill, Pocket Full of Gold. Patsy Cline. Diana Ross, Swept Away. George Jones and Conway Twitty. Janie Frick, Greatest Hits. Frankie Sinatra, Look to Your Heart. Anne Murray, Heart Over Mind. John Cougar Mellencamp, Scarecrow. I'm ashamed to say the only song I know is Angel from Montgomery. Good voice. Yeah, hell yeah. Radio reruns. That's got to be, let's see, last radio show, the Jack Benny show from 1955. There you go. Alabama, Pass It On Down. The Winona Collection. Leanne Rimes, Unchained Melody. Linda Ronstadt, Greatest Hits. Mark Cohn. All right, so there is level number 1. I'll give it a quick scan. I'm just going to stack the next ones on top of this. All right. Anything you see you think you might want, let me know in the chat. And otherwise, I'm just going to stack more on top. Going once, going twice. All right, Hooked on Swing. Paula Abdul, Spellbound. Tony Bennett, The Very Thought of You. What is this? Having a Party with Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. There you go. There you go. Bruce Springsteen adjacent. Looks like a CD single. The Tokens, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Cassette single. Garth Brooks, In Pieces. Elite Gold Records, Volume 5. Looks like Elvis. Elvis's Gold Records, Volume 5. No insert on that one. Vince Gill, When Love Finds You. Linda Ronstadt, 14 Greatest Hits. Ten City, State of Mind. Survivor, When Seconds Count. There you go. That's about as rock as we've gotten so far. Survivor. Nice. Nice. Survivor. John Denver's Greatest Hits, Volume 3. Ricky Van Shelton, 3. Anne Murray. I thought that was Anne Murray. Anne Murray love songs. I gotta find a case for this, but that looks interesting. Country Elvis. Elvis's country songs. A Star is Born. The original. In my opinion, the better one. No offense to Lady Gaga. Clint Black. Clint Black? What is he, 17 years old in this thing? What? Damn. Killing time. Clint Black. Crystal Gayle, Greatest Hits. Frank Sinatra. There is something in there. Softly as I Leave You. George Jones. It don't get any better than this. Oh, look at that. Luke featuring Two Live Crew. Banned in the USA cassette single. That's an interesting one. Billy Joel, The Bridge. It's the second Billy Joel. Alabama, The Closer You Get. Billy Joel, Street Life Serenade. All right, that's level number 2. Here we go. One quick slow pan, and then we'll stack the next one on it. I'm looking at that Survivor down there. All right, and we'll check the bottom. Z. Lewis, welcome. Good to see you. That Two Live Crew, banned in the USA. There's a collector's item there. Just saying. The young Clint Black. All right. Going once, going twice. All right, let's carry on. Frank Sinatra. Another one. This is the old, look at the old cassette holder on this one. Look at this. Look at this old fashioned, that is old school cassette case right there. Look at that. You don't see a lot of those. Wow. This is 1970 something right there. No doubt. There you go. Little cassette history lesson. Tony Bennett. Yeah, it's in there. Tony Bennett, The Good Life. Leon Redbone. Double Time. That's pretty cool. Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Ooh. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Nice. All right, here we go now. Let's get some of these out of the middle. Roseanne Cash, Rhythm and Romance. Herb Albert's Tijuana Brass, Bullish. Helen Reddy's Greatest Hits. Who is this? Lacey J. Dalton, Survivor. Leanne Rimes, Blue. Have you guys seen that TV show, 911 Memphis? No, 911, not Memphis, Nashville. She's in 911 Nashville now, playing the mom, playing the hot mom. Smokey Robinson, One Heartbeat. Certified Gold, Volume 1. Bob Seger, beautiful loser. Didn't he retire? But now he's back again, right? Nobody ever just retires anymore. Heartful Love, Holly Dunn. I just saw there was an article how Foreigner is touring in 2026 with Leonard Skinner. There are no original band members in Leonard Skinner. There are no original band members in Foreigner. So they're basically cover bands, but legally they have the rights to the name. You couldn't pay me to go to that shit. Well, you know, it's funny. I went to go see here's Barry Manilow's greatest hits. I went to go see Foreigner. It must have been it was a little over a year ago, on their farewell tour. And they made a point of saying, like, oh, there's another one of those. They made a point of saying, hey, we are really retiring. We are really, and I was like, yeah, sure. And they're like, we're not going to be like these bands that drag it out. No, well, there you go. Reba McEntire. They're eating those words. Have I got a deal for you, Reba? Patsy Cline story. Barbra Streisand. Little Texas. First time for everything. Today's top 10 country. Randy Travis. That poor son of a bitch. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Rocco. When the money drops, right? Money talks, bullshit walks. So, Crystal Gale. You know, they say, oh, we're not going to tour, we're not going to tour. And then if some promoter comes and goes, hey, how about this much to do? Okay. Loving You, Losing You, Phyllis Hyman. My Heart, Lori Morgan. Patty Loveless, Greatest Hits. Michael Bolton, Timeless. Unforgettable, With Love, Natalie Cole. Rest in peace. Diana, Working Overtime. Diana Ross. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. There you go. Yeah, they're retired. They're not doing anything. Ennis, I'm back. Just want to let you know I have to get going, but do you still have Ricky Martin's Life? If so, I'll take it. Ooh, Ricky Martin. All right. Geez, we saw a lot of Ricky Martin, didn't we? Let me look real quick for you. Oh, all right. I'm going to ask you, do you remember which bin it was in? We started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't remember which one it was in. I know we passed by a lot of Ricky Martin. All I know is you had it in the beginning. In the beginning. The very beginning. All right. That helps. Hold on. That helps. All right. Hold on a second. Ricky Martin. Ah. All right. Good call. Good call. Good memory. Better than mine. All right. Groovy. Ricky Martin Life. Mint. Let's do it. All right. Yeah, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. All right. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm going to keep that one with that. All right. Oh, you're very welcome. Anytime, anytime. Let's see. How's my juice doing? We're at 54. We're still good. We're still good. And don't get me started. Don't get me started on the vinyl. All right. I'm not allowed to sell vinyl, but there's definitely some great vinyl to be had around here as well. So maybe we'll see. We'll see. And I mean, single. Oh wait, there's more cassettes. Ooh, there's more cassettes. All right, hold on. Let's get through these cassettes first. Neil Diamond, Loveth Greek. Willie Nelson, Before His Time. Guess that's some early Willie. Early Willie. Anne Murray Favorites, Volume 2. Cracked case. Janie Frickle, Saddle in the Wind. Unforgettable 50s. 50s compilation music. Rocco was going to ask, what are you going to ask, Rocco? Kenny Rogers, Eyes That See in the Dark. Billy Burnett, interesting. Try Me, Billy Burnett. This is one. This has got me curious. Lime, The Greatest Hits. All right, you looked up the vibrator. Look up Lime for me. Lime. Never heard of them, but interesting cover art. I'll put that in a new case if anybody's interested. Any Chevelle? Not that we've seen. Not that we've seen yet. Getting down to the broken cases here now. Let's see. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. You know what that sound is. Smokey Robinson. No. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going. Tammy Wynette. Yeah, we haven't seen any Chevelle on the CDs. So so I don't know if you just joined us West Coast, but we're in my friend's store. So these are all CDs. Those are all CDs. That's all CDs. This rack is all CDs. So we're just digging. We're just digging, my friend. Lime, Montreal-based electronic disco band from the early '80s. The duo consisted of husband and wife Dennis and Denise Lepage. Wow, how about that? All right, thanks for that. Got to learn something new every day. Barbara Streisand, Love Like Ours. Little Texas, What Might Have Been. Lynn Anderson, Good Times. All right, this, I think we're, ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Hey now. Queensryche, Silent Lucidity. Nice. And The Mission Live. Cassette single. That's a nice one. Queensryche, cassette single. Let me just show you these instead of putting them all out. Gloria Estefan, Miami Sound Machine. David Sanborn. Merle Haggard. George Jones, Greatest Country Hits. Melissa Etheridge, Brave and Crazy. Urban Cowboy Soundtrack. There you go. That's a good one. Tammy Wynette, George Jones, Melissa Manchester, Kathy Mattea, Julio Iglesias, Michael Bolton, Juice Newton, Carly Simon. What is that? Oh, Bryan Adams. Into the Fire, rather. Early Bryan Adams. Tammy Wynette, Without Walls. Cassette single. Deneen, All Cried Out. Barbara Mandrell, John Mellencamp, Get a Leg Up. Grantley, Buffalo, Mockingbirds, and Songbird. Stereo cassette. Songbird, nice. Some light rock. All right. Anything, some David Allan Coe. Well, who knows? Who knows? All right. Let's see. I got about a half hour left here. Let's take a look at this. Come with me. All right. There's some more interesting stuff in here. Let's see what we got. Willie Nelson, Half Nelson. I'm liking that Queensryche. I'm going to keep that out there. Half Nelson. Vince Gill. Let's make sure we kiss goodbye. Hits a Go-Go, 1960s. Greatest hits. Hot Country Rock, Volume 2. Mine. What is this? Oh, Trout Fishing in America. Mine. All right, you want to look up that one too? What the hell is that? Trout Fishing in America. Elton John, Duets. Ike and Tina Turner. There you go. That's a classic right there. Ike and Tina Turner. Proud Mary and Other Hits. A couple of Barbra Streisand. Rounding this one out. Ooh, promo copy. Promo copy. Barbra Streisand, Till I Loved You. And what is that? Superman? No. Memories. Kenny Rogers. Kenny. He Can. Wow. Karaoke cassette. Sing the hits of Bonnie Raitt. Nice. Linda Ronstadt. For Country Lovers. Linda Ronstadt. 7-Year Ache. Oh, sorry. Rosanne Cash. Forgive me. That was Linda Ronstadt. Rosanne Cash. 7-Year Ache. Alabama. Roll On. Definitely wouldn't have that album artwork this year, huh? Alabama. Johnny Mathis. Silver Anniversary. Barbra Streisand. Stony End. All right, let's look at that. Actually, I kind of messed that up because I got two sets, but let me give a quick. I got multiple levels going on here. In case there's any love for any of that, let me know. Barbara promo, Ike and Tina Turner. Alabama with the verboten cover. All right. Willie Nelson. Angel Eyes. What we got here? Yanni, Live at the Acropolis. Oh, here's a throwback. Flashdance, original soundtrack. What a feeling. Willie Nelson, A Horse Called Music. Got another Barbara, Memories. Christmas Through the Years. She's a maniac. Only on the floor, though. Lisa Stansfield, Affection. She's been around the world. She can't find her baby. The Jets. Self-titled. That is a Menudo looking group right there. The Jets. American Proud. All kinds of USA anthems on there. Melissa Manchester. Bright Eyes. Wicked Blue, Welcome. All right, so a few more on this one, then we'll give it the pan. Gloria Estefan, My Earth. Alabama, The Closer You Get. Put that on top of the other Alabama. Keep the Alabama together. Garth Brooks. The Chase. A little more Melissa for you. Greatest Hits. Ave Maria, Other Schubert Melodies. Livin' the Blues. And Boogie. Oh, David, thanks for the follow. All right, let's pan this. And then we got the next level coming right up. Barbara Mandrell. There's an old school one for you. 100 World's Most Beautiful Melodies. Alana Miles. Black Velvet. Garth Brooks. There's a young Garth. Is that his first one, self-titled? Probably is, yeah. More Barbara. Color Me Barbara. Tina Turner, Private Dancer. Mega monster hit. Anything 80s like Madonna. There's some Madonna CDs. I definitely have Madonna CDs. We haven't seen any Madonna cassettes yet. Are you interested in the Madonna CDs? I'd be happy to show them to you. Elvis Presley, His Hand in Mine. Religious. The religious side of Elvis. Lisa Stansfield. Real Love. Michael Bolton. More interested in cassettes. And you just got a Walkman. Ah, congratulations. Very nice. Very nice. Good for you. Michael Bolton. Leon Redbone. On the tracks. That's another Leon Redbone. Interesting. Mary Chapin Carpenter. Come on, come on. Techno Sonic. Let's see if we can find you something interesting here. Do. Fantasia, Inner Light. I thought this maybe was like an 80s compilation CD, but nope. Techno Sonic. Get Dancing. Who do we got here? Kool and the Gang, Jermaine Jackson, Patrice Rushen, Luther Vandross, Jeffrey Osborne, Laura Branigan, Tony Basil, Pointer Sisters, Q Field, Jump to It, Aretha, and Evelyn King. Diana Ross, Making Spirits Bright, Christmas, Hallmark. The Judds, Greatest Hits. The Divine, Sarah Vaughan. There's a voice you could fall in love with. Sarah Vaughan. Holly Dunn. All right, and then let me just show the bottom here of this one as well. Pictures of Elvis 1 and 2. The Judds. George Jones. Let's see if I can get the glare out of there. There we go. Patsy Cline. Elvis Pure Gold. Kathy Mattea. Elvis Back in Memphis. Bee Gees Gold. Christmas Through the Years. Martika. Toy Soldiers. Exchange of Hearts. Expose. Crystal Gale. Elvis Presley 20 Golden Hits Volume 2. Elvis Presley Country Collection 2. Bothia, London, Warsaw, New York. Mannheim Steamroller Christmas. Sting, 10 Sumner's Tales. Phyllis Hyman, Refuse to Be Lonely. Conway Twitty. Paula Abdul, Spellbound. That's very 80s-ish. Elvis Presley, Date with Elvis. More mellow 60s. Barbara Streisand, Wet. Write your own joke there. Ooh Ah, Gina G, Ooh Ah, Just a Little Bit. Write your own joke there. Reba McEntire, Volume 1. Jerome Kern, Tammy Wynette, Remembered. Linda Ronstadt, Cry Like a Rainstorm, Howl Like the Wind. Kim Carnes, View from the House. Lori Morgan, Elvis Presley Collection, Country Number 1. So there actually is the set there. There's Country Number 1. And there's Country Number 2. John Denver's Greatest Hits, Volume 3. You Light Up My Life. Leanne Rimes. Debbie Gibson, Out of the Blue. Peter Lorre, The Black Cat. That is a radio play. The Ritchie Family Greatest Hits. And PM Dawn, Downtown Venus. Really? PM Dawn? Wow. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Downtown Venus and She Dreams Persistent Maybes. Wow. That's a nice one. All right. Let's put that Elvis 1 with Elvis 2. All right. And then this is just garbage cassettes. All right. And then let me pan here one last time. Okay, Rocco. Take care, buddy. Appreciate you. All right. Any interest in the cassettes? Let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna head back to the CDs. Going once, going twice. All right, let's go hit that. Let's go hit the stand up back there. Let me get situated here. I'm gonna grab a stand. We'll dig through this stuff for maybe just about the next half hour. All right. Let's see, how's the power looking there? 42. Let's see. How far will this reach? Let us see here. I think we can get there here, yeah? All right, sure we can. Sure we can. All right. Let's put you there. Put you over here. All right, we're just going to plug in the phone, guys. We're just going to plug in the phone so we don't lose power. I got juice, but I want to make sure we can keep it going. We'll be able to keep it going. All right, there we go. All right, look up here. Look up here. All right, so that's pretty good. Let me, let's see. Maybe we can grab something like this. Or just keep plugged in. Yeah, let's see. All right, you know what? Let's do it like this. Let's do it a little different. I was going to set up with a table or something, but I want you guys to be able to see the CDs as we go through. So let me do this. I'm just going to pull the power cord underneath. We'll try to stay powered here. All right. Get on the other side of this, like this. Sorry, going to spin you around. Going to spin you around. All right, where are you at? Here you are. All right, let's see if we can find anything interesting. I thought that was Rush. It is from the motion picture Rush. All right. Let me know if you see anything you like. Rev Theory, Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Enigma, The Pale Pacific, Clint Black. You know, half of these are upside down. So you know what? I'm going to do this. Let's do it like this. I'm going to set up here. Let me go grab a table, and I'm just going to grab handfuls, and we'll dig through. You can stare at the DVDs for a minute if you want. Hold on. All right, let's do this. Let's do this like this. There you go now. All right, now we're talking. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see what we got. La Boheme, Kathleen Battle. So yeah, if there's anything you see here you're interested in, let me know, and I'm just going to run it for you, all right? All right, here we go. Frank Sinatra, Jim Croce, Photographs and Memories. Kiyoshi, Richard Good plays Beethoven. Angel Enlightenment Meditation. The Best of Sam and Dave. All right. Sean Colvin. Around the Blues. Sean Colvin. Celine. These are special times. Don't forget the duet with R. Kelly. Fireside Dreaming. The Clints. Hey Mom. The Wanted. Word of Mouth. Sons of Elvis. Mozart. Handel's Messiah. Anne Murray Signature Series. Schubert, Complete Works for Piano. Josh Groban. Euphoria, Beautiful My Child. That we're not going to worry about. Mandy Moore, Candy. Young Mandy Moore right there. Let's get up a little higher so we can see some more. That's good. Oh, there's a cool one. Joe Cocker's Greatest Hits. Vida Blue, Illustrated Band. Bach. Beethoven. Mozart. Shenandoah, Under the Kudzu. If you know, you know. Boys to Men. Looks like just the CD. Golden Pond. Military band music. Moon Pools and Caterpillars Here. Interesting. Mojo Brotherhood. Interesting. All right, here's that Rush. Rev Theory, Light It Up. Frank Sinatra, Wee Small Hours. Tony Bennett, Art of Romance. Enigma, Age of Loneliness. That's cool. Pale Pacific, Urgency. Anastasia. Clint Black, Nothing But the Tall Lights. The Tail Lights. The Tall Lights. Jack Pierce, Bring On the Weather. Monty Alexander, Stir It Up, the music of Bob Marley. Ashley McIsaac, Hi, How Are You Today? Andy Stewart and Manus Lundy, At It Again. Andy M. Stewart. Okay. I think it was that. No, that's not Stewart from The Police. All right. That's Andy Summers, not Andy Stewart. Ray Conniff, 16 Most Requested Songs. Street Dreams. John Mellencamp, The Best That I Can Do. That's a best of. Small Town Poets. Bonnie Light Horseman. Johnny Mathis. All right, let's get these guys over here. All right, let me hold that. What do we got? If you're classic, if you got anybody who loves classical stuff, send them this way because there's a ton of that stuff here. That's pretty funny. Enos Boca, Best of College, Acapella. Santana, Smooth with Rob Thomas. That looks like the CD single. Yep. There's two of them in there. Betty and the Bobs. The Alligator Purse. George Strait. All right. We'll go through another stack here. Forever, For Always, for Luther. That's a Luther Vandross tribute. Luther Vandross tribute CD. Vonda Shepard, The Radical Light. Ferret Music, Progression Through Aggression. Whoa, 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 what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hardcore, metal, punk, and emo. Hey now, hold on a second. Now we're talking. Well, see, I thought we'd find something. Looks like we did. Mint. Let's run that. Let's run that for anybody that's been waiting for something like that. $3, 10 seconds. Hardcore, metal, punk, and emo. All on one CD. All right, we'll set that one aside. Handel's Messiah, Lone Star, Fisher Price Preschool CD. Let's get that out of the music section. All right, digging through the back. That's nothing. Build Classical Gala. 2 CDs of classical music. Cheryl Cole, 3 words. Great conductors. Classical. Maiden Voyage. Who is this? Let us see who this is. Who is this? No clue. Liquid Gang, Sunshine. Interesting. Anybody know Liquid Gang? Looks pretty hardcore to me. I don't have a CD player here to play it, but wow. Liquid Gang, Sunshine. Run that one. $3, 10 seconds. Crazy Cat, good to see ya. Who else? Who else is in here since I've been slinging these CDs? Augie, welcome. Hamilton, welcome. Street Smart, welcome, welcome. Hey guys, my name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream. We are here in my friend's store. Let me show you a little bit. I'm pulling CDs off of here. Whoop. Here, I'm tied. Let me disconnect. We've already gone through all these CDs today. All right, and we're just wrapping it up here. A little bit of time. We haven't even we started going through these CDs, but then we started doing a walk around, and now we're going through some of these CDs here. So, anytime you see a message from me that says I'm going to be streaming from the archive, make sure you bookmark it because there's just so much awesome stuff here. Believe me, you don't want to miss it. So thanks for coming in. Any rap? So not too much that we've seen. No, not too much that we've seen. So if you couldn't tell by the scan, nothing here is organized. It's not organized by genre. It's not organized alphabetically. Um, so it's a little bit hit and miss. So we've just been having fun digging. We're just digging, and what we see, we see. Nordstrom loves shoes. That's not even a real CD, is it? Can't be. It is. It's old school. Whoa. Chill out with the class of 97. 14 tracks with Counting Crows, Collective Soul, Republica, Jeff Buckley, Eels, Duncan Sheik, Max Box 20, Big Head Todd and the Monsters, and more. Free from Maxim. Ooh. A 90s centric CD. There you go. That's pretty minty right there. Let's run that bad boy. $3, 10 seconds. And if there's anything that, as soon as I put it up, if you see it, let me know if you want me to run it. Just call it out in the chat. And we'll go $3 starts, 10 seconds. That's what we've been doing all day long. Faith Hill, Cry. That's more preschool software. We don't want that. Who is that? Virginia Rodriguez. Got some German kid stuff. Let's get that out of here. Holly Cole, Dark Deer Heart. Promo CD. Holly Cole, Dark Deer Heart. 50 of the most loved records of your life. Looks like 1940s and 50s. Lenny Kravitz, Circle. Clinique, Happy compilation. Judy Garland, Jimmy Durante. Again, another old school CD. American Eagle Outfitters, extended play. The Xyz, Living Things, The Crystal Method, Ladytron, People Under the Stars, Artichoke, Granddaddy, The Postal Service, and the American Analog set. What is this one? Oh, Faster. Interesting. Fast Folk, a community of singers and songwriters. Frank Tedesco. Interesting. Interesting. Squirrel Nut Zippers. That's pretty funny. Oh, there's no CD in it. Ah, that's too bad. Madonna, Frozen, the single. It is in there. All right, let's just finish up this stack here, and we'll take it away. All right, Renaissance music. Oscar Lopez. Haley Westerna, Pure. The Bodyguard, original soundtrack. Josh Groban, Live at the Greek. Stratus Sings Wheel, chamber symphony music. The Tenors, Under One Sky. Rockwell Church, Through the Fall. Introducing The Empty Pockets. We're not going to bother with that or that. Terry Clark, How I Feel. Christina Harrison, Bonnie Scotland, I Adore Thee. And Henry Mancini. All right. Going to set these up back in here. All right. Get those there. Put these back over here. All right. Let's see here. Scooby-Doo. Gotta move this over here. And this over here. All right. All right. Super cool. Super cool. Stuff go down here. All right. Let's see. All right, guys. Come follow me. Come follow me. Gonna wrap it up here today. Come on back to some CD action here. All right. Cool stuff. Well, hey, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let's find some place. Let's find some place to raid here. Hold on a second. Let's see who's live right now. Stick with me. Let's do a raid. Let's go to Matt. Matt the Wall. Okay, guys. Hey, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it. We're gonna go do a little raid action. Gonna visit my friend Matt here. All right. Matt the Wall, Alabama. We're coming to check out his CDs. Let's go check them out.